Hey! Are you deaf or just plain stupid? You don't jugger! Hey! I mean it now, get clear of the road! And that's the last warning I'll give you, you cocksucker! Oh! I'll be got eyes in the back of his head. Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah! He just fired behind him like this. I've never seen nothing like it before in my life. Never looked behind him. A draw like greased lightning. Shoots blind. And cracks my whipstock in half with one shot. At more than 25 paces.
You say he wasn't looking?
That's right.
Mac, you're crazy.
It was just as I said. He must have had eyes in the back of his head, you hear? Because he didn't turn around. That's the one.
Hi, fella. You want to sell it? Can't give you more than $18, all right? 20 then. $23, all right? Come on, it's gold, but it ain't nothing special. $25 and not a cent more. 10, 20, 25. Take it or leave it, mister. Jenny, will you mind the store? I gotta leave for a while. When I saw the picture, I knew you'd want to see it right away, Mr. Clanton. So I rode over here just as fast as I could. Did I do right?
Yes, you did right.
If I'd opened the back of the watch first, I'd have made some excuse to keep him there. But he took the $25 and left. He kept looking at me as if he wanted me to understand something. But he wouldn't say anything. It's a pity, because normally I'd open the watch and check the insides first. But with him staring at me all along, well, but when I opened it afterwards, then immediately I realized it was the one old man Prescott used to wear.
Where the devil did he get it from?
I don't know, sir. But Mr. Clanton, a long time ago, old man Prescott gave that watch to his son.
And I was hoping that we'd heard the last of that business. Damn!
Goodbye, Mr. Clanton.
If you need me, Father, I'll be upstairs.
property is hereby attached by order of the Circuit Court of Oakland City, and the proceeds from the eventual sale thereof will be used in reparation for the crimes committed by Samuel Prescott.
Hey, boy, that stranger's coming in.
Give me a drink, will you, Georgie?
A beer.
$10.
Since when do you pay first?
Since you put your face in here.
First, you better change this beer.
The beer. Now, why would you have me do that, mister?
Because this one's got a cigar in it. Beer, not whiskey.
Well, I'll see what's going on over in the saloon.
Leave it to me. I'll see to it. Was it you fired that shot? Was it you that fired that shot? I ask you a question, mister.
All right, now, drop that there gun. Drop it, mister. I ain't gonna wait much longer.
I'm sorry about that, Sheriff, but it's the only gun I have. And it'd be a pity to ruin it.
Jason, leave that be. I'll be a mite happier if you leave here, mister.
What are you so worried about?
I don't want trouble in my town. I hear tell you started shaping things out there at the Circle P Ranch. Now, that property has been attacked, mister. And you committed an offense in moving the notice. Now, what do you want here?
Brennan, get out of here. Leave me to take care of it. Get out of town, stranger, if you like being alive.
Is that an order or a threat?
Both.
I don't take orders, and I don't like threats. Sweetie.
What have you got to say for yourself? No, leave it, Peter. He shot Floyd, and you made no attempt to arrest him. Why?
Because he shot him in self-defense, so there was nothing he could do. And that goes the same for Brennan.
I don't give a damn about Brennan. If you want his badge, Jason, then get that dumb old fool from under my feet. I don't like paying losers. Get that into your thick skull. Now get out of here.
Take it easy, Mr. Clanton. Jason can be a very dangerous man. We should worry about the stranger. Old man Brennan can wait a while. Don't you agree, Doc?
Brennan can wait. First, I'd like to know where he got a hold of that watch. And second, why he's moved out to the old Prescott Ranch.
And third, what the hell's he here for? Why'd he come to these parts?
There's only one way to find out. We must ask him. Peter. Get Ross.
Clanton runs things around this town. Him and old man Prescott fought over the rights to that spring for 10 years. And irrigated everything with blood. Prescott's son, Jimmy, was caught right in the middle of it.
What about Jimmy's girl? She's Clanton's daughter, right?
Yeah.
What kind of a girl is she?
And she takes after her father in some ways. Sight prettier, though. I'd say a good girl with a mind of her own.
And Clanton, isn't he paralyzed?
Yeah, he took a hard fall off a horse 3 years back and hasn't been able to walk since. Lives in a chair. But he didn't paralyze his brain instead of his stern legs.
Well, I must say I'd like to see Clanton.
Watch him like the snake he is. He's
I will.
dangerous. You'll find me here if you need me, son. Good luck.
Thanks, Dad.
Mr. Clanton, take the men on over to the Prescott place and bring that troublemaker in. Alive. Hey, Ross. Look. What crazy sort of trick is this?
Hold it. Now, what are you creeping around here for? All right, I'm waiting for an explanation.
Charlie Clanton sent us with a message. He wants to talk to you.
So Clanton's the one you're working for. Well, if that's how you put it, a man can't refuse that kind of an invitation. We'd better get moving and fast. It's a long ways to the ranch, and we can't keep Mr. Clanton waiting. Move!
Can we put our arms down, mister? And we'd like to get our guns back, too.
Start walking.
Huh? Just a minute. What about our horses? They're back a ways over there.
I didn't mention anything about your horses.
You can't do it. It's too far.
It's a real nice night for a walk. Now get moving.
What's your name, stranger?
Why, Tex is the name.
Where did you get this?
From a soldier who's now dead. I won it in a poker game.
Jimmy Prescott?
Yeah.
One more question. Who gave you permission to stay at that house? That property
is mine. I'm going to live on it. I have the lease signed by Jimmy.
And you won that lease at poker, hmm?
Yeah.
You didn't read that court order, did you?
What of it?
Let me give you some advice. Get out of here. Bring the cash box. old ranch isn't worth this much.
You know, I think you're right.
Pick up that money and get out of town if you know what's good for you. That's an order.
Gladden, you're forcing me. You're a crippled old man, and I don't want to have to kill you.
All right, get your hands up, mister.
That's enough. That's enough. Give him the money. Put him on the floor. And write him out of here.
Ah, there you are. He's rich now.
Thanks for helping out.
G.C. Gladys.
Why have they done it?
Ross means to kill you, regardless of what Paul said. He's real mad at you for making him and the others walk all the way back to the ranch house.
You still haven't answered my question. Why did you help me? Did you do it for me or for some other reason? You want to know about Jimmy?
Yes.
Not much I can tell you, except if you're still in love with him, well, he's a very fine man. If you have the patience, wait for him.
But if he's not dead, why on earth didn't you tell Paul the truth?
Your father's the sort of man it's best to lie to.
I suppose you're right. What are you gonna do now? You don't trust anyone, do you?
Why should I?
If I were you, I'd be thinking that way too. But you're wrong, you know.
Got a light, Ross? Any sign of him yet?
Come on. Let's get him.
Mr. Clanton.
Huh?
This was tucked into Ross's belt.
Give it to me.
Well, no one will think of looking for you in a rundown barn.
Now, what about the Prescott business? Headquarters was pretty big. They told me you knew all the details, so I'd like to hear the whole story.
About a year after the war began, Jimmy had joined up by then. His father was alone. Yeah, we had a bullion stage hold up a few miles out of town. Part of the missing cash that belonged to the city bank was found hidden in old man Prescott's bedroom. At the trial, he wasn't given a chance with that kind of black and white evidence. And the jury said hang him, because in the attack, Bud Engel was the driver, and the escort was shot down by the bandits. Somehow, though, I've always had a suspicion that Prescott was in fact innocent, and that the whole thing was engineered by our friend Clanton and a few of his cronies in town. I never found any definite proof, but I couldn't get rid of that feeling. And that's why I wrote to the Rangers and asked them to send a man up here. I was sure surprised to see you, son.
What about the two accomplices of Prescott?
Yeah. Only one was identified, a half-breed called Jerome.
A half-breed, you say? There was one by that name running with the Amethyst gang about 3 months ago. I bet headquarters would know something about him. Send a wire in my name.
Better tell me. And hurry up about it.
You should never have done that, Papa.
Somehow this got into Ross's belt. How? Where'd you lose it? When you were running after that Texas to warn him? You went and told him. You warned him. You told him we were looking for him. You put him on his guard. Why? Why?
A man like that should be given at least a fair chance. I'm so sick and tired of all this bloodshed and my father becoming a crazy killer like Ross.
Bitch! I want you to keep out of this business. I'm sure you know what he's up to. He wants to dig up something of the past that should stay buried like the Prescotts. I had enough trouble before I planted them.
Buried forever in the cemetery you built with your craving for power, right?
Peter! Peter! Go get the cash box. Go to Ramirez. Fast.
They're a good choice, Mr. Clanton. The stranger won't have a chance up against them Mexicans.
like our piano player?
You're disturbing the peace. What are you doing in this town?
We are not disturbing anything. Why? It is prohibited to be happy? I think he does not recognize us, huh? Then we should introduce ourselves. I am Ramon. This one here is Manuel. And that one is Pablo. Ramirez.
You want to stay around a while? Then give me your guns.
Take them if you can. Hold one. I think he's upset.
Hey, you two, and you, Coleman, get that thing off the street.
Brennan, are you sure you won't change your mind and have some food?
No, thank you, Gladys.
Well, Brennan, what is it that's so urgent?
Mr. Clanton, I insist that you immediately get rid of those 3 men. They got the whole place treated. Everyone's scared to walk out of the house.
You're the sheriff. And besides, why are you so worried?
Because I am the sheriff, and the law's my business. And I intend to guard against that stranger being murdered every way I can, Clanton. So you better leave him alone.
If I should find it necessary, Brennan, I'll kill him with my own hands to get him out of the way as quickly as possible.
Why don't you come to your senses, Clanton? And you, Mr. Counselor, do you have anything to say? How about you, Nolan?
I'm a banker, not a gunfighter, Sheriff. And besides, I don't want to get involved.
That leaves you, Doctor. Or ain't you involved either? I'm getting me the impression that man has got you all scared. He's phased a whole bunch of you. Do I guess right, Clanton?
Don't try and protect him. You won't get away with it.
Nor you, Mr. Clanton.
Don't bet on it.
Who are you?
You're a blacksmith.
Who there? Sit me down.
Hey, Jason, this place is about as lively as Boot Hill. Where is everyone? Something wrong?
The Ramirez brothers are in town.
You? Yeah! Yeah! Get up there!
You want something to drink?
A beer.
It is easy to see why the South lost the war. None of them can stomach anything stronger than beer. Give him a whiskey. Let us see how a hero is affected by a real drink. Hey, Baldy, I said to give him a whiskey. Drink, soldier, drink. The Ramirez are paying. You pig gringo southerner. Do not refuse a Ramirez. Be quick! Drink! They are tough, these rebels. He does not want to drink, Ramon. And so very stubborn. I will persuade him.
What's he ever done to you? Why can't you give him a little peace?
Shut up your mouth, Baldy, or I will shut it forever. Hey, if we let that one get away, who will prepare dinner? He will be hiding somewhere near. Huh? You should not have done that, Gringo. Pablo! 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 It has to have been the stranger. The soldier was not carrying a gun.
Hey, kid! Come on! Come on! They've gone! Come on, and we can go and have a look at the body now. Find any tracks? No!
Hey, friend. Am I the one you're looking for?
Two of them! Kid, it works! It works!
Tell me something. That soldier,
What?
did he get on with the others at Yellowstone?
No. I found him just outside the town limits. He wanted to ride in. Why?
Nothing.
All right, up on your feet, you two. Come on, move.
It was Gladys that warned me about the Ramirez brothers coming in. But why the fancy dress, son?
I had to dress up. I want to keep Texas as a separate identity.
You were damn lucky that Kit and Bart had time to prepare that crutch for you.
Yeah, real ingenious. Have you heard anything of Jerome?
No, your headquarters hasn't answered yet. Don't worry. As soon as they do, I'll let you know. Now, if there's no one around, you better keep going.
Ramirez is coming back! The stranger killed another of his brothers! Get back in the house!
Disarming me ain't gonna help you, Jason. And handing Kit and Bart over to Ramirez is gonna finish you. I'll see to that. Having Clanton as a friend ain't gonna save you from the consequences.
Don't worry yourself about me, Brennan. Just do as I say and stay put here.
Where are you, stranger? I'm waiting for you. Come on in the open. Ah! Come out, if you are not afraid. Stranger, I have your friends here. They told me you and the soldier are the same man. I will go to the place where you killed Manuel. I'll wait there. Come, or I'll kill many in the town. Throw your gun down. And Manuel is the only Ramirez that crutch will get. And now, hijo de puta, take your hat off as a mark of respect to me. Hasty tree! Hasty tree! A little fun before I kill you, eh?
Yeah, you've shown this town what just one man with courage can do. Never thought I'd meet anyone who could make Clanton that scared. You've ruined him, and feel like a free man. Just for that, I want to thank you, mister. There was nothing any of us could ever do with the power that crazy Clanton had. You know how it is. Would you like a drink, Sheriff?
No, thanks.
That feels better. You know, you're a very good cook.
I'm also very good at making fritters.
You'll make somebody a good wife.
I could be for you.
Thank you.
They found Jerome.
I've got to go down and get him back here.
You'll have to be quick. He only has 10 more minutes.
It will be enough, my son. In a few moments, you will be taken out and hanged by the neck. Better prepare yourself for the end of your life. And you will have paid your debts to society if you confess. Yes, first, my son. You must relieve your conscience of the weight of your sins.
What's the matter with my conscience, Padre?
One last act of goodness will clear it. Tell the truth, that's all.
I already made a confession last night, Padre.
But you didn't confess everything, my son. You must confess it all at once, or it will be too late. Think well, my son. I know there is something. A voice from above told me this man has something yet to confess. Hear his confession and save his soul from hell.
Padre, what do you want from me? I made a confession last night. I told Padre Cristobal everything. What more can I tell you?
What happened, my son, when you were working for the Clanton Ranch?
Was that what the voice said?
Yes, my son.
Well then, the voice knows it all. So you needn't ask me about it.
To absolve the sin, my son, it must be told only with the voice of the sinner himself.
Padre. You better hurry it up. The executioner will be here any minute now.
There's little time, my son. Soon it will be too late to confess.
Then maybe I better. I suppose I ought to explain all about the robbery. We had exact information on the stage, when it was leaving, the number of guards there'd be. That made it easy for us to prepare our plans. We set the ambush and it worked. We took all the money to this ranch we'd been told to go to and surprise the old man.
Time's up, Padre.
Courage.
My absolution, Padre.
The one you had last night is enough.
You mean I've been talking to it?
Padre! You gone loco?
He's started to get violent, my son, and even swore. He'll be all right now. You can take him.
Oh, those bags, Gladys. Where are you going this time of night?
Surely it doesn't matter that much.
Wait! I gotta know where you're going. It's
I'm
my
going,
right.
that's all. I'm getting out of here, at least for a while. Doesn't matter where I go as long as I'm away from you. Get those things into the wagon.
If you leave this house, you'll remain out of it as long as I live.
And I thought you understood me, Papa, but you don't. It's better that I get out before I really start to hate you.
Gladys.
Hey, Jason. How long is this gonna go on for?
Not much longer.
Hell, it's a week or more since he disappeared. You mark my words, he's left the county.
You might be right. And you might be wrong. Just remember, it's trouble for us if he gets away.
When's the stage to San Diego?
Arrives in the morning, miss. Leaves in the afternoon.
Then I'll be staying in the hotel tonight.
Miss Clanton, you're leaving?
Don't, man, he's got a bad disease.
Good day, my dear. Do you have a room?
Well, yes. But what does he have there?
A Rapalea. You hear? Rapalea.
Well, Doctor, what you know of this disease, Rapalea?
I'm a doctor, Jason, but I ain't never heard of it. I can only guess that it's one of the many new diseases. that have come from Europe. He's better if everyone keeps away from the room and patient, not to mention that crazy doctor.
It's better if we get them out of this place soon.
Let's find out how things stand in there. We sure as hell don't want to risk an epidemic. See you later.
One word out of you and I'll blow your head off. Yes? Come in.
How is he feeling this morning, Doctor?
Good day, sir.
Horrible.
Stay where you are, sir. He's very dangerous. It's contagious.
Doctor, this disease is new to me. Rapulea. But what is it?
Really, Doctor, the explanation is not so easy.
But, couldn't you give me some idea?
It's very special.
Well, at least tell me if there's danger of an epidemic.
Shh. I'd rather not talk about it in front of the patient.
I understand. You're absolutely right.
Doctor, I suggest you wait downstairs. There's no use in you risking your own health with me here.
That's very true. But please keep me informed.
I'm sorry, Jerome, but I've got to do this.
Then you don't know what it is?
No, I never seen it before.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know, but somehow as a doctor, he's not convincing.
What exactly do you mean?
Well, it's just this Rapulea, if that's what it is something I never heard of, a new disease. All right, I don't pretend to know everything. Living out here, it's difficult to keep up with things.
Just what are you getting at, Doc?
It's just strange that he wouldn't or couldn't tell me anything about it.
Jack, ride by the ranch and bring all the men you can, and surround the hotel.
Gladys. Hello, Gladys. Don't worry, my dear. He'll be all right. It's me that's going to be needing the help.
But who are you anyway? Texas, of all the... And who's that?
He's our chance to save the man you've been wanting to marry.
How am I to know whether I can believe you?
Because I'm trusting you. And I hope I'm right. I want you to act like a gentleman while you're here. I'm sorry to leave you in such bad company.
your positions, and you know what you gotta do. Tom, tell Jason we're ready. Pat, Jerry, you stay with me. Let's go.
Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Well. And though I shall walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff shall comfort me. Amen. If you'll excuse me.
Hold it a minute. We got something to talk about.
Yes, Sheriff. Then may I suggest that we show our respect for the dead and go to your office and talk, Sheriff, sir?
Take his bag, Bill.
Sheriff, where are you? Help me, I'm attacked. He's mad. Look. Ah!
So I'm back to tell you I despise and hate you. By a miracle, that man is still alive, despite Jason and all your men. And it's your men that are being killed, all of them, Father, one by one, because of what you started.
Did you say that damn troublemaking stranger is still alive?
Yes, and you know why he isn't dead?
Because Jason and my men are a bunch of idiots, that's why.
No, because he's a Texas Ranger and too clever for you. He's come here to find out the truth.
Don't you have any pity? Look at me, I can't walk. Confined to this wheelchair, now and forever. You were not my daughter.
That's all right with me, because I no longer even want to be thought of as your daughter. Now I found out what happened to Prescott and exactly what you had to do with it. I see you as nothing but a two-faced, contemptible liar. A man who will go to his death responsible for many murders. And I'm his daughter. Not anymore, though.
Gladys! Gladys! Gladys.
Now, boys, you got something to drink? It's a real hot day, and I've got a mouth that's like a piece of jerky. Ooh, ah. Thanks. Have you got any bullets?
Not a bullet in the place. What's the matter with you? Ah. But of course, he's gonna need you a hat.
A hat?
Kid's trying to tell you that with the sun as strong as it is around these parts, you gotta be very careful of sunstroke. Am I right, kid?
Are you sure you saw him going in there?
Yeah, sure, I'm sure.
You did pretty good, stranger.
Have the judge meet me at the Clanton Ranch. You'll have to come as well. Where's the judge?
I don't know. He said he's gonna be here. I'm just surprised he ain't here already.
Did you tell him about Jerome?
Yeah, I told him you had a man with you who was supposed to be a witness.
Let's go.
What brought you back this way, stranger?
You'll know soon enough.
I gave you that money, now didn't I?
All right, Jerome.
He's the one.
Repeat what you told me. Come on.
I carried out the stage robbery and hid the cash at the ranch under his orders and someone else's. A man called...
Have you gone crazy, Judge? This man was our witness, you idiot.
A witness about to furnish us with the details on Clanton's accomplice. And right at that point, you've murdered the man.
The word of a half-breed's meaningless. I know the truth, Clanton. And I know who your accomplices are.
It's your word against mine. No court in the world would take it. Hard luck, stranger. You'll have to find some other witness to do anything.
Your daughter, Clanton. She's our witness. She spent 3 days with Jerome, and I'll bet he told her everything.
A daughter cannot testify against her father. And apart from that, my friends, no court in the world would condemn a paralyzed man. What in tarnation is this town coming to? I never would have thought it of the judge. Clanton forced him into it. He must have, like he's forced others to do things. That poor lovely daughter of his wanted to leave town when Jimmy Prescott's father was hanged, but he made her go and watch him die. That man is capable of just about anything, believe me. Ranger! Over here. Get him up high. Now drop your gun. Just you and me. The final settlement, Ranger. It's where you get yours. He's not armed, Clanton. You go and pull that trigger now and you'll hang for murder. Don't worry, Doctor. I'll give the man a fair chance. He's a Ranger, though. And I must even up the odds. Peter.
Get over there, you two.
There's one bullet left in it, Ranger. That should even up the odds. Now turn around. You're supposed to have eyes in the back of your head. I want to make sure it's true. Get ready to die, Ranger. You ready? I'm right behind you, stranger. But where? Huh? Where am I, huh? I'm waiting. Come on. Your only bullet, Ranger.
You threw away the last chance you had. Get away from that gun, Sheriff, or I'll blow your head off. What happened, Ranger? Let's look at your face. Bet you're so afraid you can't even think straight. Wet your pants? Are you feeling that bullet yet? You will, Ranger, and you'll feel more than one. I'm gonna kill you real slowly. Are you ready for the first? Ah! The first bullet, Ranger, and I bet it hurts. 4 more to go. One by one. You figure that thing will stop a bullet? It won't stop anything. Wear it if you like. You're gonna die.
What would have happened if it hadn't worked? So long, kid. And thank you.
Come on.